We're here today in Chiang Mai.
We're taking you on a journey to northern Thailand. Through exotic jungles alongside Asian elephants, into hidden temples tucked deep within the forests, and through the heart of a vibrant yet calming city. Our first stop was back to Bangkok's airport so we could catch a Thai Airway flight to Chiang Mai. It's about an hour flight and the seats are colorful and comfortable. Chiang Mai was once the capital of the ancient Lana Kingdom. So in just an hour, we're flying between two very different chapters of Thai history. Before we knew it, we were treated to a quick but beautiful aerial view of Thailand. And then to a serene view of Chiang Mai, a city nestled among lush greenery and mountains. And home to the beautiful Yi Ping Festival with sky lanterns.
Is a must-do stop on your list. It is beautiful here. It's so peaceful. We only stayed here 3 full days, and I almost wish we had more time because there is so much to do, and it's just such a great atmosphere. Where we stayed in Chiang Mai, it's called Green Tiger, and it's a plant-based hotel, and they have fully vegan food, vegetarian vegan food, and it's really good. They have a fully plant-based vegan breakfast that you get included in your room price every morning. And let me tell you, the food is delicious. You get like fresh fruits, homemade yogurt, all the ingredients are local. It's definitely a place I would recommend you stay.
This hotel cost about $75 per night, and there was no additional charge for breakfast.
It's really cute and spacious, and you get a nice balcony view of the city.
It's so peaceful waking up to the sound of birds and watching the sunrise from your deck.
It's located centrally to most things, some of the main temples in Chiang Mai, and also it's in between the wall, the old wall, so you can walk just to the north gate of the wall. It's right down the street, so it's a great place to stay.
And one of the best parts is their restaurant, so we're going to grab some dinner. The restaurant has a very green and relaxed feel. We also noticed that the prices for food were cheaper compared to Bangkok.
Mushroom vegan fried rice and an avocado mushroom sandwich. There's also tom yum soup with wontons. It's so good. So we had dinner at Reform Cafe, which is attached to the hotel that we're staying at, and the food was really good. It's all locally sourced. They have plant-based, really good, healthy food. We got way too much food, and we're so full. So we're gonna have to walk it off and just check out Chiang Mai and see what's going on in the city. I'm gonna show you the sunset too. This is right from our balcony in Chiang Mai, and you get the mountains. They're probably not that more of like a relaxed feel, kind of slower paced, and even though it's the second biggest city in Thailand, it has a completely different vibe than Bangkok does.
Let's get back to our night walk. made it to our next destination, about a 5-minute walk from our hotel, the temple of Wat Lok Molee. This is one of Chiang Mai's oldest temples dating back to the 14th century. The grounds have an ancient, peaceful vibe with soft lighting, glowing lanterns, flickering candles, and quiet statues tucked throughout the space. The night brings out some of the colors and calm of this ancient site, and it's completely free to explore. The temple is also home to Buddhist monks who live on the grounds. You're welcome to remove your shoes, step inside, and quietly observe or join in the chanting, or enjoy your own meditation soaking in the atmosphere. For a donation, you can also hang up a lantern or leave offerings. These lanterns were left over from the Yi Ping and Loi Krathong festivals, which usually take place in November. Even after the celebrations end, the decorations often remain, keeping the spirit of the festival alive a little longer. One of the most stunning features of this temple is the 490-year-old stupa located at the back of the grounds, a remarkable structure that reflects the site's long-standing history and architectural beauty. Yeah, you pulling it? Is it coming? Oh, you're already pulling it. There goes the lucky chicken. Is it a rooster? We will look it up afterwards. We tried looking into it but couldn't find out what this is, so comment below if you know. We're headed to bed. We have some exciting things planned for tomorrow. One experience you absolutely have to do in Chiang Mai is to go bathe and feed the elephants. This was an amazing experience that we are going to show you. We got picked up around 8:15 for our elephant eco tour, and we're about an hour drive through the mountains until we get there. We paid about $40 per person through Klook, and this included the elephants, pickup, the rafting, lunch, and a waterfall. So you start the tour by listening to your guide talk more about the elephants, where they got the elephants from, what their model is, and how they take care of the elephants, and then just a little bit of background about like Asian elephants and a lot of information on how to feed the elephants. And there's different words you can say that the elephants understand, like bon, to feed the elephants and to say thank you.
This one for you first. This is elephant language. Yeah, elephant language, my friend. Yeah, my language also. Yeah, my language. My first language. Same with the elephant language. We call Karen Hill tribe language or mountain people language. Yeah, and if you want to give elephant eating, you say bon bon. You hold the food like this. You do like this, bon bon.
And then the guide will create medicinal kind of food for the elephants with you. So you take bananas and brown rice and different things, tamarind, and you mush it up and then put it into a ball. And that's what they feed to the elephants, and that's what we fed to the elephants. And then after you make your medicine for the elephants, you get a bucket with some sugar cane, some bananas, and you go feed the elephants. So you get to spend some time with them, feeding them. They had a little baby. It was like 17 months. And then the mommy elephant was 37 years, I think he said. And they were all females, except for the baby was the only male. The female elephants are huge. It was actually a little scary sometimes when they would get up, just because they're so big. So when they come up next to you, you can really see the size of them. And they're so gentle. They were so sweet. The baby was very playful. He was kind of playing with our guide. They definitely had a back and forth between the two of them. Very playful. After you feed the elephants, then you get to walk with the elephants to where you get to bathe with them. So you walk maybe 15 minutes with the elephants, and they say not to stand like behind them too much. So you're supposed to kind of walk to the side of them so you don't scare them or startle them.
Easy getting down.
Got to the place where we bathe with the elephants, and the water is not very deep. It's only maybe knee-deep water that you go into. It's a little bit cold. You can wear your bathing suit, or you could just stay in like your clothes if you wanted to, or with like your overclothes. They give you a shirt, so everyone was kind of wearing these either red or green shirts. That's because you can use those shirts so you don't get your own clothes dirty. And bathing with the elephants, they teach them to do some of these really fun tricks where they can like shoot water at you. Just prepare that you're going to get a bit wet, like wear a bathing suit maybe underneath, or you can wear clothes that you don't really mind getting wet, and an extra change of clothes. You also get some tea and coffee.
Next year if you come back again.
We're going to get some lunch after bathing and walking with the elephants. Spring rolls, fried rice, veggie soup.
Nobody watch.
This lunch spot was beautiful. It was buffet style, so you could get as much food as you wanted, and you could also purchase additional food items. Adios! Now we're on our bamboo rafting down the river, and it feels so good. The water is a little cold, but it's so much fun. Just be aware there are some rapids, but for the most part it's very peaceful and quiet. 50 baht for the little protector, so make sure you buy one of those too, or bring one for your phone and your camera. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, that's a big rapid. Look at that one.
a really nice lunch and we finished rafting, and now we're on our way to a waterfall hike.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. That's pretty.
And then the last thing was to walk to the waterfall. It's only like a 10-minute walk to the waterfall. It's not strenuous at all. We're on our way home. It's about 4 p.m., so the tour lasted from about 8 to 4. Overall, we give that tour definitely a 10 out of 10. It was so much fun. It's something you have to do. It is an amazing experience where you get to walk alongside elephants and you get to spend time with them and feed them. And I've never done anything like that in my life, so I would definitely recommend that you book something like that. It was worth the money, worth the cost. It was also nice. The place that we booked with had a lot of locals, so the guide was actually local too. He said that he never went to school for English. He has learned English just from working in the tourism industry, so that was really cool. And he was hilarious. He made a lot of very funny jokes, and he had us cracking up the whole entire time.
We then grabbed some delicious pad thai and curry from a spot next door, and then called it a night to get ready for an adventure bright and early. We'll be starting our next tour at 4 a.m. to catch the sunrise over Wat Lok Suthep. It's about a 25-minute drive up the mountain to the temple. First, we stopped to purchase some food as an offering to the monks. Here's our fish offering. Now we're headed to the temple, but first, stairs. It's 306 steps to the top. The massive serpent-like creatures lining the staircase are called nagas, which are mythical water serpents believed to protect the sacred space. For any of the temples, don't forget modest clothing is required. Shoulders and knees must be covered. This is one of the most famous and beautiful temples in the area. Once you reach the top, there's a small entrance fee for foreigners, 30 baht. But instead of going on our own, we booked a sunrise tour for about $20 per person, and honestly, we think it was worth it. The tour included round-trip transportation up the mountain, the entrance fee, early arrival, and a guide who explained the history and meaning behind the temple. We also went to 3 different locations. As you enter the grounds, it opens up to the most beautiful golden stupa. You'll hear temple bells and soft chanting. As beautiful as the grounds are, we're here to try to catch a sunrise.
Our sunrise got clouded out, but it is still so peaceful and beautiful here. Nice cloudy day.
Even though we didn't get a sunrise, we still got some beautiful panoramic views over Chiang Mai. And met some local friends. This temple was originally built in 1383. Monks are about to start their sunrise chant. The tour was very historical, a lot of stories about like Buddha and the history of Buddha and Buddhism and the combination of like Buddhism and Hinduism. So if you don't like history tours, you probably wouldn't like this one as much, but a lot of very interesting information about just how Buddhism came about and who Buddha is and who the monks are. So you get to learn a lot about the monks. This tour was run by a tour guide who had been a monk for 5 years. We're headed back down the stairs to get to our next destination. Just a short drive down the mountain, you'll find Wat Lok, also known as the Hidden Temple. As soon as you arrive, the atmosphere changes. It's quiet, shaded by trees. You can hear birds, the wind in the leaves, and the water flowing nearby. This area originally served as a resting place for monks making the pilgrimage hike up the mountain. The temples feel magical. Moss-covered statues, stone pathways, and small waterfalls blend right into the jungle. You walk along a shaded path through the trees and you'll pass a small waterfall flowing over rocks. As you continue past the waterfall, the space suddenly opens up into this hidden temple in the jungle. Finished with the temple in the jungle. It's absolutely beautiful. We then headed to the historic Tunnel Temple. Here you have weathered brick passageways that open up into quiet courtyards and time-worn Buddha statues. And the last one was actually our favorite. It was definitely more history. It was older. They had a Buddha head from 1450 or about 1400 to 1550 is when they estimate that it's from. And they had this temple that they created that actually has a tunnel. It's called Wat Lok Molee, and it actually means tunnel. So they created this so that they could meditate in the tunnels. Here's the map of Wat Umong, meaning tunnel. So this is one of 8 sites that's going to be proposed for UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and very historical, beautiful. Let's go check out these tunnels. And there's some hanging residents of the tunnels. Little beds here.
Speak no evil, see no evil, and hear no evil. Otherwise, headache. Suffering. Take a photo if you like.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, happy. ถ้าปิดตาปิดหูปิดปากแล้วจะได้ happy.
Next year.
We returned from our sunrise tour. It was a lot of fun. The tour, you start bright and early, so they picked us up around 4:50, and then we ended the tour around 10:30. So you have the whole morning that you go to 3 different spots. The first one to try to catch sunrise, and then you go to the second spot, which is like the temple in the jungle, and then the third spot is the tunnel, the temple that has a tunnel.
Tonight we're doing something exciting. We are headed over to a cabaret show for our last night in Chiang Mai.
But first, we're going to grab some dinner downstairs. Some Khao Soi, a traditional dish of the north. We had some time to kill before the show, so we decided to check out one of the night markets. We're here for the Siam Dragon Cabaret show. We got here pretty early, so we're just gonna get a drink and hang out while the stadium kind of fills, but I'm excited for the show.
Siam Dragon Cabaret was a lot of fun. They introduced traditional Thai culture through music and dance. It made the whole experience very lively, interactive, and enjoyable. They did come into the crowd and grab certain people. It was a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend, if you're in the area, check it out. It was only $20, $25 per person, so not a bad price.
If we had more time, we would love to have explored more inside and outside of these gates. The name of the North Gate translates to White Elephant Gate, referring to the white elephants that symbolize royal power and prosperity. This is one of the original entrances to Chiang Mai's old city. Founded in 1296, the North Gate is especially known for its evening food stalls. There are 4 main gates, one on each side of the square: east, south, west, and north. This is one of the things that makes Chiang Mai so special. You can walk through a 700-year-old gate that once protected the ancient kingdom. Just steps later, you're wandering through a lively street market.
Chiang Mai is the second biggest city in Thailand, but it really doesn't feel like that at all. It feels almost like a small city and very different vibes than Bangkok, which is upbeat, lively, kind of party. So next stop, we're actually going to Phuket, and we're staying in Patong. So we'll see the difference between that and Chiang Mai too.